10 of the extraordinary animals that will shock you with their superpowers. There is absolutely nothing on Earth more amazing than nature. Evolution has equipped every animal on the planet with the tools necessary for the survival of its species, but some of them have been blessed with abilities that seem like superpowers. These incredible features help them survive in the wild and leave mankind astonished. Here are 10 of the extraordinary animals that will shock you with their superpowers. Cardinal fish. When swallowed by its arch-enemy, the cardinal fish, a zooplankton called ostracods, secretes a sudden blast of luminescent chemicals. This makes the cardinal light up like a Times Square billboard, which is no bueno for a fish with plenty of its own enemies to avoid. The fish immediately spits out the flashy plankton, which gives the appearance of breathing fire. Plumed basilisk. This truly amazing superpower comes from long toes on the lizard's rear feet, along with fringes of skin that unfurl to meet the water. Together, these features create little air pockets under the lizard's feet that allow it to skim without sinking. The ability has earned the plumed basilisk the nickname of Jesus Christ lizard. Octopus shapeshifter. Octopuses are lovers, not fighters, so their first line of defense against predators is not to be seen by them at all. Outfitted with specialized skin cells that can change the apparent color, opacity, and reflectivity of its epidermis, the octopus can blend in almost anywhere. Alpine ibex mountain goats. Wild goats are well known for their climbing abilities, but in northern Italy, alpine ibex are leaving the competition behind. High up in the mountains sits a man-made dam, and at more than 100 feet it is taller than a block of flats. But on its near vertical walls up to 20 ibex can be found walking and occasionally licking the masonry. Those animals that take part in the death-defying stunt are always mothers and their young, with larger males nowhere to be seen. These amazing climbers are mystifying tourists and locals. Hairy frogs. The hairy frog, also known as the horror frog or Wolverine frog, is a Central African species of frog in the Arthroptidae family. The hairy frog is also notable in possessing retractable claws, which it may project through the skin, apparently by intentionally breaking the bones of the toe. When sheathed, each claw is anchored to the nodule with tough strands of collagen, but, as Gerald Dorrell discovered firsthand, when the frog is grabbed or attacked, the frog breaks the nodule connection and forces its sharpened bones through the skin. Lyrebirds. They are most notable for their superb ability to mimic natural and artificial sounds from their environment, and the striking beauty of the male bird's huge tail when it is found out in courtship display. Lyrebirds have unique plumes of neutral-colored tail feathers and are among Australia's best-known native birds. The superb lyrebirds mimic calls are learned from the local environment. Lyrebirds are not endangered in the short to medium term.
It's a robot.
Horned lizard. The horned lizard has been affectionately called a horned frog, though they are not moist-skinned toads or frogs. Horned lizards use a wide variety of means to avoid predation. At least 8 species are also able to squirt an aimed stream of blood from the corners of the eyes for a distance of up to 5 feet. They do this by restricting the blood flow leaving the head, thereby increasing blood pressure and rupturing tiny vessels around the eyelids. Current research has shown that the chemical compounds that make up the defense are already in the circulating blood. Kangaroo rat. The kangaroo rat gets its name due to its large hind legs, which allow it to jump huge distances. They are actually the longest jumpers of any mammals on the planet when compared to body size. The kangaroo rat is perfectly adapted to life in the desert and can survive almost entirely without drinking water, thanks to the moisture they derive from their seed diet. Dolphins. Dolphins are always awake and sleep by shutting down only half their brain and keeping one eye opened. This process of unhemispheric slow-wave sleep helps dolphins stay alive by controlling muscle function that allows them to remain at the surface to breathe. Mantis shrimp. Mantis shrimp are marine crustaceans of the order Cemetopoda. They branched from other members of the class Molluscostraca around 400 Maya. Mantis shrimps typically grow to around 10 centimeters in length. Mantis shrimp swing their arm out at 80 kph when they punch, with about the same acceleration as a .22 caliber bullet.
Subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos. Top 10 videos world.